Good morning. Mm-mm. Desiree. Oh, good morning. Desiree, tomorrow we're finally getting together, our families. We need to figure out what we're eating. I'm excited about that. You know, my life is crazy when I update my friends on YouTube Live because I forgot to text them all week. Hi, Courtney. Hello. Okay, I'm going to do something real quick, and you might hear a weird sound, but I'm going to do something real quick, and you might hear a weird sound. I just need it to be able to hear how the audio sounds, because I don't like... Oh no, what did I just do to the comments? Show chat. There we go. I don't like listening back and the audio was awful the whole time and you're like, seriously, I was talking and this is what people were hearing. You guys, good morning. I have no makeup on today because I have an event that I have to do later in the evening, and I have to really, like, you know when you really have to put makeup on and you're like, well, I'm not going to waste a face of makeup in the beginning of the day when I have to actually put makeup on in the evening. So fresh face. Sorry if I look tired and I don't even know. But you know, this is me. This is authentic. This is Tori. This is why you guys stick around. Okay. Also, can't read the comments without my glasses. Good morning, Jessica. Hello. Hello, Miriam from Canada. I want to move to Canada. So badly, but there's a couple reasons why. It's 2-3. The vote is 2-3 in my household right now, and I don't think we're ever going to actually move there. But funny story, years ago, you guys, back when I used to have really prophetic, not even kidding, like really prophetic dreams. And interesting enough, I had them when Journey was in my belly. And I woke up one day and I was like, we need to move to Canada. And this was right after the night I had another prophetic dream that actually came true. And so me and Justin have been like waiting for this Canada prophetic word to come true. Who knows? Ooh, Courtney, let's plan a trip. It's on my list too. Like, as much as I want to move there, I've never been there. But from the vlogs that I watch on YouTube of some of my travel people, it just looks so beautiful. It just seems like America, but northern. Different politics, obviously, different system, but it seems like I would like it. It really does. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Thank you. This is not updating, so it's telling me that one person is waiting, and it's not telling me how many people are in here, and that would be helpful. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. How is everybody's week? Talk to me. Today we're going to be talking about how to have more fun. But before we get into that, talk to me. How's your week? How are you feeling? We may end up moving. Okay, Desiree, I know. Okay. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to come visit you. I can guarantee. Okay, actually, I need to stop saying that because I've told way too many people that I was going to come visit, and then life gets ahead of me, and then I don't visit. It's not because I don't want to visit. It's because life is so unpredictable, and I can say I want to do something and then end up not doing it. It's okay, people. Like, I feel like everyone acts like they always do what they say, and they don't. But people really hold me accountable for that, and I'm sorry. But Desiree, I would really love to go where you're going and see it. But people in my home act like they're allergic or like that cold weather is a disease and they just can't handle it. So got to stay where it's warm. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How is everyone's week, guys? Talk to me. How's your week? How are you feeling? How's homeschool going? School going? If you're dropping your kids off, how's work going? Are you feeling balanced this week? I know some weeks I feel so on top of it. Other weeks I feel so underneath it. This week I'm like slowly sinking underneath everything. But it's Friday, so I'm giving myself permission to literally do nothing besides hang out with Desiree and G on the weekend after I'm done with my event tonight, because Lordy, it's been a week. It's been a good week. We started co-op. That's awesome, which was great. It was a little crazy getting back to homeschool routine. Yeah. Full, but remembering to be flexible. Good job, Michelle. Good job. I hope I hope the Lord is opening your eyes to those moments where he's like, Michelle, be flexible here. Like, let it go. We're going to be talking a lot, kind of about flexibility today too. So I love that. And what a praise report. Well, Canada gave us a cooler week for this summer, so you'll definitely want to visit us here. Oh, you know what? It was cool this week too. Like in North Carolina, you guys, there was one week where I wear a cardigan every day, but I legit was like, oh, I need that. Actually, like 3 days in a row when I was doing my morning walk, I needed a cardigan, and that felt good. The 13-year-old is driving me a little crazy, trying to get her back to homeschool from, yeah. I'm glad we aren't doing school today because it's my baby's 12th birthday. Oh, tell her I said happy birthday. I'm glad you guys get that. And yeah, there's definitely that like transition. The boys start school Monday, and I'm really excited for them. We met their teachers. I know on Instagram I told you guys I was going to be a PTA mom. I saw the PTA moms, and maybe I still will. It just seemed a little intimidating. It seemed like a lot, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna find my dear friend Carissa's like, there's other ways that you can be there, like be a room mom, or just let the teacher know whatever you need. You got her. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because PTA is what every movie makes it. Like, it is that bougie and that ridiculous and that extra, and I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, Courtney. I opened up my mouth too soon. I can't do it. I love that. Desiree, let me tell you guys something about Desiree, okay? Y'all see her in the comments. Desiree runs a tight ship, okay? She has 4 kids. She follows through. She has systems. She is disciplined. And I never felt more grounded than when I was at her house. Like, there's just order. And her kids fall in order. They don't make a peep. You know, every now and again, she's got to like knuck if you buck with them. Like, she'll get big with them if they're being big. But she's just queen of and follow. Really do admire her for that. And as she said, she's not a fan of fun, although she's hilarious. She's a really, really funny person. So I beg to differ that. But it's hard. Like, listen, either we're going to have order or we're going to have fun. And it's really hard to blend the two. Or you're like me, where you're like, we can have order, but life is fun. Or like, I just have goofballs in my family. So it's like, me trying to order is like trying to mop up the ocean. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh. You guys, hold on 1 second. My real job, just with my real boss, love her. She's messaging me, so let me just make sure this isn't like an issue. Okay, also, while I do this, I'm going to type in, you guys are about to hear bing, bing, bing. I'm going to type in this is a perfect segue. Our icebreaker question is, when is the last time you had fun? Don't put your answers in yet, but when is the last time you had fun? Talk to me. Sorry, guys. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Q. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So we are talking about our icebreaker is when is the last time you had fun? I'm going to give you guys more time on that. And we were talking about how our week's been. So my week has been beautiful. I mean, it's been a packed full week, but because the temperatures were so kind to me, my body adjusted and was like, we got this. Like when temperatures are hot, I freak out. So the week has been good. Side note, you guys, I love the lady who does my hair. I don't love my haircut. Okay. It's little too, what's the lady's name in The Incredibles? I'm feeling like too much like her and less like the French goddess that I want it to look like. So I think I'm gonna go, and the same people will do my hair, but I think I'm gonna ask somebody else to do the specific cut that I asked for, because the girl who used to cut my hair moved out of this. I encouraged her to do because she was young, and I was like, get out of home. Why did I do that? Now she's gone and no one can cut my hair the way she cut it. So I have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm looking too much like the Incredibles lady and not how I want. It's cute, but it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Okay. Yes, we are waiting. Okay, I'm going to count down and we will put in the answers. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Put your answers in. When was the last time you had fun? Okay, Diane the Homebody, I just love I love your name because aren't we all homebodies? And we're going to talk about that today. Maybe a couple weeks ago, me and my cousins went on an early coffee date and we talked and we laughed and we cried for hours. We really talked about our trauma and our upbringing, and it was just lovely. I love that. I love the trauma bonds that we have with our siblings and cousins. The entire month has been fun. I'm on a live, bub. The entire month has been fun. Look at you, Q. Now, Q is a lady who knows how to have fun.
I just need the charger.
What charger?
Like the show charger for my phone.
See if it's over here. No, it's over there. It's over there. And I love how you try to really sneak your way in here. Q is a lady who really knows how to have fun. Like when I think of fun, I think of Q. She also knows how to dress for the occasion. Okay, y'all should have seen her at the womanhood retreat. The girl was never not prepared. Was never not the way Desiree is with order. Q is this way with fabulousness. Like she just shows up and she's ready. And so of course, Q's entire it was her birthday month. Surprise visitors from out of state, coffee dates, bowling, karaoke, dancing, pottery making. Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm proud of you. We just went to a wedding and I can't remember the last time I danced so hard. I was dancing with my husband and 4 kids. Like, talk about a full heart. That's beautiful, Desiree. Dancing. More dancing, more bowling, more pottery making. Last night with my husband, we practiced jiu-jitsu together and it was a great time. That's fun. Vanessa, hey Vanessa, she said, the last time I had fun was a couple weeks ago. I went on my first wedding post-divorce and brought a date. Get it, Vanessa. Laughed the night away. Dancing. That we can end it here. Obviously, dancing is something, and movement with jiu-jitsu is something that brings us fun. I don't usually keep track, but I try to find fun in everyday simple things. We love that. But perhaps when I spend time with my friends and family. Courtney says, at my best friend's wedding. Oh my gosh, everybody went to a wedding. Side note, I hate weddings. I love you. Don't invite me to a wedding. Don't invite me to a wedding. I think it is, and this, I was like this before divorce. Like, I promise you. I didn't want to have a wedding. My mom planned my wedding in 2 weeks, and there was over like 250 people there. And my mom and Justin's mom. But I wanted to go to the courthouse because I think there's a private ceremony. I think our weddings exhaust me, so that wouldn't be fun for me. But obviously, there's fun in weddings. Fun is being had. And maybe I don't like weddings because I'm not fun. And we're going to talk about this. Even though I said this to my friends and they were like, Tori, what are you talking about? You're super fun. I'm really not that fun, you guys. We're going to talk about it. So weddings, we danced away and just had and then we took our girls to Great Wolf Lodge for awesome family fun. That is fun. Good morning. This is our Sabbath rest week. No school, Bible time, nature walks. Ooh, bacon bread and cookies yesterday. Jennifer, that sounds lovely. I used to implement like a Sabbath week. No, we had our Sabbath month of December. I need to get back to that. I have vacation days. Yeah, Desiree. Like, no. Also, I don't want to go to the wedding. Like, unless I'm going to be with you in the trenches of your marriage, I don't need to be there. Like, I want people at my wedding. If I would have had it, it's been like me and just and whatever mentors we had at the time, like maybe our parents, like just there vowing and choosing to like be in this marriage with us. But if you're not going to be in this marriage with us, why are you at this wedding? Like, why? I just don't get it. Is that mean of me? I don't want to be in. Yes, Q. I don't want to be in weddings. I don't want to be your maid of honor. I don't want to be. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I've done it, and I've enjoyed it. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it. Oh, I love that, Jennifer. That's very beautiful, very biblical. I love that. Okay, well, the last time I had fun was last weekend. I think I shared this with the Womanhood ladies. Maybe not. I shared this with someone. I don't know who I shared this with. Last weekend, it was Friday night. Long week of work, okay? Like tired, I'm tired, Justin's tired. We get the kids pizza, and then I'm really big in supporting local things right now. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go out. But every big place, like Bonefish Grill, like nice places in where I'm at, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can bet your bottom dollar they're full. You're not going to get a table. You're going to be waiting. So we went to a couple big places, and then I was like, you know what? What about that spot right around, literally 3 minutes away? It has Italian food. I was like, what about there? So we go there. We sit at the bar. We just order wine, beer, and dessert and mozzarella cheese sticks. And it was the best time. There were other locals. I feel like if you have not sat at a bar in a while, you don't even have to drink. Go sit at a bar. You time travel back to the 90s, you guys. No one's on their phone. Everyone's talking to each other, getting to know each other. I looked at Justin and we got there and the waiter was nice. Oh my, the bartender, like nowadays you can't find good waiters and bartenders. Actually, but the bartender more goes towards like local bars because you go there, you sit, no one has a phone, and it feels so, I am not trying to there's such a community aspect of it. And we sat down and I looked at Justin and I was like, this needs to be our thing. I want to do this like at least twice a month, come to the same place every Friday, get our wine, get our beer, get our dessert, get our mozzarella cheese fries, sit and talk to locals. And then I turned and this lady was like, that's what we do. We're here every Friday and Sunday. And I was like, oh my gosh, how cool is that? And then we started talking about football because football's coming and about where we all were from. And then they left and then me and Justin just sat and laughed and enjoyed food. Again, 3 minutes down the road, just a great time. And it made it, because Tori's a homebody. I really didn't want to leave my home that day. If it was up to me, I would have showered, put my pajamas on, watched Gilmore Girls, and been in the bed. I'm so happy though that I have a partner. Ooh, God is good, because I used to not be happy. I have an extrovert. Like, I used to not be happy about this. My partner is very extrovert. He gets his energy from talking to people, from being around people, from loving people. And I'm happy that if I didn't have who needed to get out of the house, I would have been in the house all summer. But because I challenged myself, got out of my comfort zone, it wasn't an awful summer. I mean, I hate summer. But it wasn't awful because I was getting out of my comfort zone, doing fun things, talking to people I would have never talked to, and it was a good time. Whether that was like going to an event or going to the pool and talking to people. Like, Justin just loves to talk to people. And I love to talk to people. We're not going to get into that. I love to talk to people, but it's in a very different way, right? So, yeah, that's my long story of the last time I had fun was Friday. And we're going to talk more about that. But first, it's time for TLE's, Tiny Little Enjoyments. What have you been enjoying this week? Also, let me see the comments. Let me see how people are feeling. Yes, cute. It was very Cheers-esque, okay? It was the best. Ooh, Peach is getting ready for vacation. That's so fun. The bar is the best. Yeah, it's really nice. And like, I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, but the bar almost felt like what church should be. Like, Justin's had thousands of moments where he was sitting at a bar and someone just poured his heart out to him. Men, I find so interesting and beautiful. But it's like this safe place where you can like just talk. And maybe, maybe because of the masking of the alcohol or whatever, men feel more vulnerable, women feel more vulnerable. But it was just, there was something very beautiful about it. And this is someone who's like, I'm not going to a bar. I'm not sitting at a bar. So to be like, yeah, let's go. It was great. It was great. This year has been the year of the Lord just humbling me and being like, see, you would have never done that, but look what came from that. Okay, tiny little enjoyments. Courtney says, my pumpkin pie creamer and my coffee. I love that, Courtney. I love it. But love the idea of local businesses to know your community. Yes, also, there was this anime cafe that Justin and I went to like 3 times, and we told the owner, like, oh my gosh, we're going to be back. We're going to bring our kids. I looked it up because Journey was going to meet some people there. It shut down. It shut down. And I automatically was like, oh my gosh, everybody needs to support local. Like, he was great. He shut down. That's where I got my cute little glasses chain that I wear. They shut down. Like, support local businesses. Man. Courtney, I know I do give extrovert vibes online, but that's because even though I'm talking to you guys, I'm in this room by myself. I'm really just talking to myself, and you guys are happening to listen. That's like, there's that. And then I'm extroverted if it's a group of no more than like 4 people. When we get into big groups, I'm like, I don't like it. Unless, of course, like I'm hosting something or it's like an event for work. Like, I can do that, but it's very interesting. I call it introvert extrovert. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, that is what it is. I dropped off my biggest baby. Satya, I have been meaning to text you all week because I know your life and I know, and I'm going to text you. I'm going to text you. You dropped her off at college. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm happy it was lovely though. I'm happy you guys are gonna find a new rhythm and see what life is with baby girl off in college. She's not far away, thank God. Tiny little enjoyment, walks with my teenager, and this next one is crazy, but I just love my therapist. After my sessions, that's awesome. Then of course, watching my favorite travel YouTubers. Yes, tiny little enjoyment, going window shopping to get food for myself without 5 kids and a husband. Yes, yes, yes. Right now, opening my windows first in the morning. Yes, Desiree, because it's finally cool enough. Yeah, the weather was a huge enjoyment for me this week. TLE, simply walking on our nearby ice cream shop and purchasing a cute picture book from a local bookstore. Oh, that talks about Palestine, which is so special for me at this. Oh, I love that. What's the name of the book? Love you. I love you too, Satya. LTE, us letting go and leaving the boys home for a couple. Yes. I am all for it. Listen, once you have a 12-year-old in the house, I am all for allowing the 12-year-old to be the 12-year-old and the parents just finding freedom. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Yes, the weather. I woke up. I have so much to do today, you guys, and I woke up with like a sore throat. And so my little tiny enjoyment right now is the throat coat tea, but the original one with the slippery elm, because whatever, I'm sure Vanessa would know, whatever slippery elm, whatever plant, herb that is, it coats your throat, and I just need it. So that's a tiny enjoyment. Yesterday we got crumble cookie. That was a little tiny enjoyment. Yesterday I also had Bookish Babes Club with the Womanhood. We talked about our August book, and that was a little tiny enjoyment. Just always good to have womanhood time. And that's it. I think that's all my little homeland my father dreams of Palestine. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Another tiny enjoyment is I donated a whole bunch of books, you guys, that we used to use for homeschool that like we're just no longer using. Of course, I kept some that I'm going to share with my grandkids eventually, but like I donated so many books to this local store, and it was sad to see them go, but it was so cool to just pay it forward. I keep hearing that like in this season, like pay it forward. In any way you can, pay it forward. Yes, Courtney, you need to. Bookish Babes. I just posted it. Our September book. It's already. I only read the prologue and like one page of chapter 1, but I'm already like, oh, this might be really good. It's called The Lost Bookshop. I think it's going to be great. It really is so rewarding. Okay. So how do we have fun? Thanks to one of my Instagram followers for this topic, because I just think it's necessary. It's needed. Moms do so much all the time. We've talked about the cognitive load of a mother, of all the things that we have to do. Me and Justin were talking last night because he's been in this class all week, and it's a heavy class, but he's gone to one class all week and then comes home. And then that's not fair. Then he's taking 5 classes for college right now. So then he does his homework, right? So that's what he's got going on. I'm not comparing, but then there's the load of a mother of like, okay, I have basically 2 full-time jobs. I have my job, and so we have that, and then the kids had appointments this week, so there's that. Journey had school this week. Kids had to get school supplies this week, which was me. I had to feed them because usually Justin cooks, but I didn't have my chef here, so I was cooking all week. Had to take them to back to school night. Had to make sure Journey did homework, like all. So then there's that, and not that, you know, Justin's doing a lot, but the cognitive load is different for him. I'm doing one thing but constantly thinking about 10, or the one thing that I do think about has like 10 follow through steps, right? So like we talked about that. So I think it's ironic that I'm talking about fun this week, because this week was fun. This morning was not fun. Like, this morning was not fun at all. And I'm like, of course. So now I'm going to come on here and talk about how women need to have more fun. But it's a real thing. There are so many moms, and the way the Instagram follower worded this, and I'm forgetting her handle, I'm so sorry. If you're listening, let me know. But she was like, I just don't know how to have fun. It's like I became a mom, I got into my 30s, and I don't know how to have fun anymore. And put an emoji in the comments if you can relate to that. Like, I related to that. I feel like the moment I became a mom of 2 kids, I was still fun with Journey, but the moment I added another one and then another one, like, what was fun? We don't have time for fun. There's nap time, there's playtime, there's sleep time, there's clean time, there's laundry time, there's food time. I don't have time for fun, right? And so, but we're fun. Women are fun, and we get the rep of like not being fun and taking away the joy and da-da-da-da-da. But that's not true. We're overworked and we're tired, but we are fun. So how do we incorporate more fun? How do we reclaim fun? Because it is your right to have fun. It doesn't mean you become a mom and all of a sudden you can't have fun. You can't let your hair loose. And fun is different for everyone. I think that's another thing. Like, women have to stop judging women. Like, if her fun is dancing the night away at a dance club and your fun is knitting on the couch, okay, both are good. Like, both are fine. You're not, as long as no one's harming anyone, we're fine, right? So I think women need to give each other and ourselves more permission to have fun and to welcome and to reclaim fun, okay? So I think the first step, before we get into the how-to, first we need to exhale. And I have Satya on. Satya is a breath coach, and she did a breathing session for us at the Womanhood Retreat. And just the power of breath, of exhaling, of inhaling, of loosening your jaw. I don't know about you guys, but I hold all tension right here. I will like tighten my jaw so much. I don't grind my teeth, but my jaw tightens, and it's like, relax, literally exhale. Like, we're so tense. Women are like this. We go through the day like this. Oh, I got it. Right? And like, if we right? Like, throughout the day, exhale. In the morning, exhale. Last night, my heart was racing for no reason. Just racing. And I was like, okay, you need to like calm down. A gorilla is not chasing you, Tori. Their thing is stressing you out right now. Everyone's safe. Everyone's good. And so like I did the breathing routine where I just kind of breathed in and then breathed out, and it got me relaxed. But women don't exhale. We don't breathe. We're just busy doing everything. And when I say everything, it's not even like when I say it's women are busy doing what the world requires of us. Like the world requires that our households are taken care of, that our children are taken care of, that if if you're a woman who has a desire to work and a desire to bring money into your family, like that, then that job requires things of you. The world requires a lot from men and women. And so how do we manage to have fun while we're doing all of that stuff, right? First step is exhale. I think we all just need to breathe a little bit deeper, a little bit slower, and a little more often. Yeah, right? We can have all sorts of different fun. There's like the wine moms, and there was this argument. A lady who enjoyed smoking the plant. And she's like, I don't understand. Like, wine moms just can openly be wine moms, but like if pothead moms are like openly pothead moms, like it gets really frowned upon. And like we know alcohol does more damage than pot. And so it's like, yeah, like to each their own. Why? Yes, dancing. Yes, yeah. Yeah, really like breathe and move. There's my other Vanessa. Two of my favorite Vanessas are on. Hi, Van. Just breathe and move your body. And I do this often. I have to stop myself and be like, Tori, snap out of it. Nothing is that serious. You are stressed for nothing. Nothing. The kids are going to get up. You might have to tell them once or twice, but they're going to get up. There's moments where I'm moving in my day and I'm like, okay, womanhood, okay, work, okay, check on the kids, okay, Edgar needs food, okay, add this to that list. And then I'm like, nothing is that serious. Why so serious? Why are we allowing what we have to do take away from the joy of the actual moment? Yes, there's a lot of work to do. There's always going to be work to do. But I can have fun in this moment. And that brings me to the second point, which is decide to have fun, right? Decide to laugh at yourself. Decide to brush things off. Decide to see the comedy in everything. Because it all really is just freaking hilarious, okay? Like, either we're gonna cry or we're gonna laugh, but we can choose to just be like this morning when my preteen was driving me crazy and I'm like trying to get everything ready. Oh my gosh, I have to go to the store. I have a sore throat. I have to talk to a lot of people tonight. Oh my goodness. And I sat down and I was like, this is hilarious. Of course I'm talking about fun, like, so decide to have fun. Yes. Yeah. Like Courtney, the list is never ending. So either I'm going to stress out about this choose. The list is going to get done fun. Like tonight, I'm going to have fun. So exhale, breathe, and decide fun. The second thing that I think women need to do is get over themselves. And what I mean by this, and I'm preaching to myself, let's cry and laugh about it all. Yeah. That's actually I was listening, Dua Lipa was doing it, and her favorite type of music is dance cry music. Like when you can and it's like that song on Barbie, when you can cry on the dance floor, but like no one knows. It's just sweat, right? Like, but you're crying, but you're dancing and you're having fun and you're working it out. So I think that women need to get over themselves, meaning we need to get out of our comfort zones. Raise your hand, because husbands are so sweet that they often do whatever you want to do. Babe, what do you want to do? I don't know. I really want to go to the coffee shop and the bookstore and we can get some food and that's all. And your husband, because he loves you, is going to be like, okay, let's go. But I can almost guarantee you that your husband wants to do more than go to another coffee shop with you and another bookstore with you. And he might never admit that because he loves you. He loves you. He wants to please you. He wants to honor you. But or we can try something else for fun. And so I went through this stage where every date I'd be like, yeah, I would be like, you can plan it. and then I'd be like, oh no, we should go here or here or here or here. And I would list things that I felt comfortable doing, right? That were in my realm of fun. And so I finally have relinquished that. And I'm like, okay, we can have fun. What do you want to do? I know that Justin loves bookshops and coffee shops and thrifting, but he also really loves just being in a restaurant or a bar around people. He also loves bowling. He also loves arcades. So get over yourself and don't just always think that it has to be your type of fun and you have to be comfortable. Get out of your comfort zone and go have fun. I think that's where fun is. Where think about when we were teenagers, we were having fun because we were constantly what's next? What's around the corner? Not in our comfort zones at all, right? Be comfortable with just going out and having a good time and be confident. And the woman, so much of us aren't having fun because we're not confident. We're insecure. So when we're insecure and then we go out and we try to have fun, we're like, you're so in your can't even welcome fun. So make it fun, right? Don't be so serious. Stop being anxious. Stop overthinking. Let it go. Exhale and decide this is going to be a fun night. Whether we're bowling or at an arcade or at a wedding or at a bar or at a bookshop, we're going to have fun. And it's going to be teenage fun. It's not going to be the fun that's the fun that we've learned to enjoy as older women. And nothing against that. I will always pick a coffee shop and a bookshop. That is fun to me. But in order to get out of my comfort zone and welcome new experiences, I have to do just that. Ooh. Yeah, I get anxious too. Well, and that's the problem, Courtney. This is another point I didn't write down, but I'm going to say it. So much of fun is also being spontaneous. Women, we struggle with that because what Courtney's saying, I have a whole planner. I've had this week planned since last Sunday, sir. Going out tonight was not on the planner. So I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. If I didn't say I was going to do it on Sunday, I don't want to do it randomly. And so I've had to learn to be a little spontaneous, because I'm not, you guys, I'm not spontaneous. I'm really not fun. I'm not funny. I am fun to be around, but I'm not going to have you cracking up laughing. But I'm a good time, but I'm not the good time girl. Does that make sense? So and what really brought this to my attention, if Carissa and Ashley are on, I don't think they're on, but we went to Raleigh for a little birthday trip back in January, and Carissa's this big personality, Ashley's this big personality, and they're genuinely having so much fun. And I was in my head the whole time, not having fun, being just a lame loser, not having fun. Describe it that I was I felt it, and I'm dang, just get out of your head, Tori, and have a good time. And so get over yourself, and I mean that in the most kind way. there is fun to be had, but you're so in your head that you're not just letting go and having a good time. I haven't read that book yet, but somebody else recommended that book, Want to Learn, Empowered Wife by Lauren Doyle. Was it you who recommended it last week? Someone else recommended that. My hubby is an introvert plus social anxiety. Date night is very intimate, but I kind of like his full attention on me. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We went out during the womanhood retreat and danced until 2 a.m. See, that is so fun. Carlo and I will just say, let's drive. And we're driving, playing Grateful Dead, singing songs out loud like we did 28 years ago. I love the car rides. We were in Asheville time in the mountains, and we're just going through the mountains, you guys. And you think we would be listening to like folk music. We were blowing Eminem. It's just me and Justin blasting Eminem, looking at the nature and the mountains of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And it was the best. So yes, Vanessa. Love to do random dance parties. So Vanessa, I don't know if you were here earlier, but yes, dance. Dance is like a theme. Queen, Vanilla Ice, embarrassing the kids. Deep down inside are gonna remember that. Yeah, yes, for sure. Okay, Want to Learn. I thought it was you. I still haven't read it, but I'm gonna add that to my list. Yeah, and when we talk about dancing, since dance keeps coming up, dancing is so fun because you're so unbothered. You're just dancing and moving and swaying hips and laughing and not caring. I think that's necessary. So maybe in the middle of the day, if you're struggling to have fun, if you're, short with your kids and there's so much to do, turn on some music and sway your hips and dance and laugh and welcome fun in. It's hard for me to connect with women who are similar to me. Now in my late 30s, I'm trying to let loose. It's hard for me to... Okay, so yeah. So I want to know more. Like, how are you letting loose? How are you challenging yourself to let loose? I absolutely blasting all the great music fills my cup. I just feel like there are moms who do that, and we just yes. Best. Nothing. Yeah, it's the best. Why, you guys? Why does dance bring us so much fun and joy? Like, why is that? It's across almost every culture that dancing and movement just ushers in fun. Like, that's so interesting to me. It says a lot about the mind-body-soul connection. It says a lot about being unbothered and breathing and relaxing and deciding to have fun. Like, you can't dance and not be a part of it. Your body commands that you be a part of it. You know what I mean? That's so weird and cool. Yeah, shut off the mental load. Like, whenever you have the opportunity, so Fridays are my days. Unless I have an event like today, when I finish this, I slam my laptop and I'm done. I've worked all week on all the things. I'm done. And so have those boundaries of when I'm at the bar with my husband or when I'm having intimate time with my husband on the couch and we're looking into each other's eyes, I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not worried about work. I'm not checking my phone. Have those boundaries of I'm having fun right now. And sometimes that requires for me, I turned my phone off. Last Friday night, I just turned my phone off and I didn't turn it on until later Saturday morning. And it was amazing. So have those boundaries. I think that's important. It's the purest form of worshiping in nature of God, of being alive. It is letting go. It is letting go to its fullest extreme. Yeah. Oh, I miss it because it is the freedom of the spirit. Yeah. Dance is the freest form a soul without body, our very beginning before physical restraint of being in body. Yeah. I love dancing. I think I'm going to go dance. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Yesterday we danced. Well, we were in the car, but we were dancing to Olivia Rodrigo, which that was fun. Yeah. I think okay. So shut off the mental load, which dancing helps us do, and more play, less work. We become moms, we become adults, and we're like, gotta work, gotta be serious, gotta get it done, gotta paint, gotta make sure I'm working out, gotta get my protein in, gotta read a book, gotta go to the store, gotta decorate for fall, gotta homeschool my kids, gotta take the kids to school, gotta make my bed, a whole lot of gottas, right? What about like, gotta go play? This week, when Journey finished school, we all went outside. The boys were playing basketball. Me and Journey were passing an orange like a ball. And then Titus came up, and then me and Titus and Journey were passing it. And then we played Scrabble, and we played chess, and we were playing, and we were outside. And it was like, when we remember to play, there's a lot of psychology behind this. Actually, there's a whole study done on inmates who this therapist started just playing with them, and their entire like brain and psychology like changed. Like they were all of a sudden like their behavior changed in the best way. So like play. When was the last time you played? Whether it's having family game nights, playing basketball with your kids, not just watching them play. I'm talking to myself. Throwing a ball with your kid, playing a board game, playing arm wrestling, thumb wrestling, like play games. I think it's important. And laughter, like laugh at yourself, laugh at others, instead of having your first response be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't do XYZ. Just be like, wow, like I could see how that slipped. Like laugh about it, laugh more. It's okay to not be into dancing. You know what? Out of my entire family, like my sisters and I, like my family, if we go to a wedding, my family will dance all night on the dance floor. I don't do that. I'll dance a little bit, woohoo, and then I'll go. But if I'm in my living room by myself, I'm full on Beyonce, and no one can tell me any different. So it's okay if you don't like dancing. There's plenty of other things we can do. Yeah, yes. Nature, connecting to his creation just always pulls you closer, right? Yeah, see, playing the sport with them is a lot of fun. Yes, jump in, Courtney. Do it. Or like dancing in the rain with your kids. That's always fun. Yeah, I feel like so many times we set up games for the kids, or we tell the kids to go play outside, but we never join in the playing outside. So like play more, go out more, decide to have fun, exhale, know that you're fun, be confident in that. Don't be, sometimes I feel like, we're moms, we have kids, our bodies may look different. We don't, some of us, if you're like me, you don't even know how to dress your body. Sometimes you're like, I have to go out. Oh, I don't have anything to wear. What do I wear? And then there's like that whole overthinking, like just confidently Go out there, confidently own yourself, have fun. You deserve fun. Bottom line is, we're all women who deserve a little kickback, deserve a little fun. I'm laughing because I don't know if Desiree's still on here, but if G heard me say that, G would say, fun is not in the Bible. There is no verse of fun in the Bible. But I think that enjoying life is necessary. I think that finding enjoyment in things, our LTEs, right, our little tiny enjoyments, finding that is essential to not losing our minds, not becoming overstressed, not becoming over sick, not becoming over tired, not becoming over sad, holding on to fun and play. I think it's the antidote to, I know it's the antidote to a lot. I actually did at Wonder Here, my first homeschool conference where I spoke at, that was my talk. My talk was on playing more with your children. All right, you guys, this has been a lovely Uncharted episode. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know what we're going to talk about next Friday. We might just do a random like Q&A, or things you would never say out loud. I don't know. I might do something on Instagram where it's like, I don't know, something fun. We'll something fun in the name of fun. We'll do something fun. How many times can I say fun? Thank you guys so much for joining in today. This was excellent. I didn't want to say the F word again. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I will see you guys next Friday. Have a marvelous weekend. And Womanhood Ladies, the last Summer Bible Babes is tomorrow. So I hope to see you there at 10 a.m. Bye, guys.